everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Britt. This is Coffee and Makeup. So ever since I made my 5-year hair growth journey video, all of you guys have been asking me about how I oil my hair. You've been asking me what kind of oils to use for oil treatments, how often to do them, etc, etc. You guys have a lot of questions about oiling, and so this is going to be the video to watch if you're curious about anything to do with oil treatments. So first I want to tell you guys how to select your oil of choice. Now, the only thing that you really need to keep in mind is that this oil needs to be a natural oil. So you can go to the grocery store and find most of these. You can use coconut oil, olive oil. Those are two really popular ones. Any form of coconut oil will do. There's some that are made specifically for the hair. You can also use all sorts of other oils though. There's almond oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, walnut oil. You can use shea butter and cocoa butter, which are just solid oils. The list goes on and on. You really need to figure out which one works for your hair. So how do you do that? Well, you just want to try different oils, whichever ones you feel called to, just try them out. And in the end, after your hot oil treatment, you want your hair to look shiny and moisturized, but not dull, not oily, not sticking together. You can also experiment with how much shampoo you need to use to wash the oils out. But if an oil is really working for your hair, then after the oil treatment, your hair will look smooth, shiny, sealed, but it won't look dull, greasy, oily, or just kind of clinging together. So use that as your guide when you're trying out new oils. You just want to look for an oil that gives you that result in your hair when you're done using it. As far as how often to do oil treatments, again, it can be specific to you. If you have really healthy moisturized hair already, then you might be able to get away with oil treatments infrequently. I do mine about once a week, usually on a Sunday when I'm having my me time and, you know, reading a book or just relaxing. I'll just throw my hair up in a deep treatment. I'll leave it in for about an hour or longer. If you have more time, you can leave it in as long as you would like. It's not gonna hurt your hair. And then I wash it out later that day. When doing your oil treatment, start by warming up some water on the stove. Get it to where it's warm but not boiling, and then place your oil container inside the water so that the oil warms up a bit, just so it's above room temperature. Be sure to wear an old t-shirt or one that you don't mind getting a little bit oily. Then you want to brush out your hair completely before you start applying the oils. This will prevent any unnecessary shedding while you're applying the oils, and it will also help the oils to apply more evenly. Then take your oil of choice, mine is this Vodka coconut hair oil, and pour a little bit into the palm of your hands. I divide my hair into 2 sections. I find it's really easy to apply the oil this way. And I just coat the entire section from the ears down. I used to do my whole head, including my scalp, but my scalp's been kind of sensitive lately, so at this point I only do my length from the ears down. And you want to apply the oil until your hair looks damp with the oil, as if you just stepped out of the shower. The benefit of doing these oil treatments instead of just using conventional products that you can buy at the drugstore is that this oil can actually penetrate into your hair shaft and moisturize it. Anything that's silicone based from the drugstore, like serums and conditioners, even deep treatments and quote-unquote oil treatments that you can get at the drugstore, actually just coat your hair to give it the appearance of being moisturized, whereas this oil and other oils can penetrate your hair and deeply moisturize it. When you're all done, take some clips and you want to put your hair up in a bun. I suggest strongly to put the bun on top of your head because the oil can really add a lot of weight to your hair and make it really uncomfortable if it's pulling down on your scalp. So just make a top knot on the very top of your head and clip that bun up securely. After this, you'll have some time to kill. You can leave this oil treatment in for as long as you would like, even overnight if you want. I would recommend at least leaving it in for an hour to see the full results, so I usually read a book during this time. After enough time has passed, you can just let your hair down and you will notice, at least I do, that your hair looks even more moisturized and healthy, even with the oil still inside. Then wet your hair as normal in the shower and use a shampoo. I really recommend using a sulfate shampoo for this, although some of you aren't gonna like that, but I think a sulfate shampoo works best. I massage it into my scalp and I also work the shampoo through the length. Now, I don't shampoo the length of my hair unless I'm doing an oil treatment. I think that on a daily basis or every other day or however often you shampoo, you should only have to shampoo your scalp. But in this case, since I'm doing an oil treatment, I will shampoo my entire length. Then all you need to do is rinse out and use your conditioner of choice. The next day or whenever your hair has dried, it should look extremely silky, soft, shiny, and moisturized. If you're not getting this result, even after doing your oil treatment, then perhaps, like I said earlier, you haven't found the perfect oil for your hair type, so keep looking and keep trying different oils. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope that it answered all of your many oil treatment questions, but if not, please leave any further questions down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!